I don't know if I'll put this in the vlog or I just upload it alone, but it's some sort of, I don't have a therapist, so I'm sorry. You guys are going to have to listen to me. Um, I just want to talk because it's the beginning of a new year. I think only third or second. I'm not sure. Third or second. And I'm always real with you guys and all that. So I figured why not? And since it's been like a tough holiday season, especially for me, and yeah, I figured I think a few very few people know, maybe less than 10, even less than 5, not even 10 wengi, not even maybe 3.5, 2.5. I'm not sure, but very few people know. So I'm not going to tell you exactly what I was going through because for one thing, people usually, I don't know if I'm just being negative, but I won't be fake positive hapa. People don't care about your problems like that. Well, very few do. Na mtu atakuuliza, oh, unaendelea aje, ati talk to me, sijui nini. Mtu atakwambia hivyo alafu ajue shida zako, and they probably have a mutual friend with you that know you, and this other mutual friend will notice that you're not okay, and maybe their friends are saying, by the way, John, umeona Lavender amekuwa off. Mwingine amwe kusema, oh, by the way, she talked to me, alafu ambiane. Alafu maybe they laugh, or they won't do anything. Siko baya. I love words are great. But squeezy, I don't talk about my problems to people that I feel like won't help. They just listen and probably go and backbite. I'ma share my problems with other people that I didn't want maybe to know. I'ma others that shouldn't know. Also, sometimes this love and light, sending hugs doesn't help me. Siko baya. I'm just being real. I'm trying to be, and I know it will sound negative, but I'm being a realist. And you can agree or disagree. It's okay. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion. But in my opinion, squeezy love and light and hugs and kisses doesn't. Mtu atakwambia love and light. Maybe they don't even mean it. Where so maybe they're just saying love and light and you see they care and maybe they don't even care. Wanakusikiza tu alafu ende hey Lavender anapitia hii na hii na hii. So for me, squeezy, I don't. And for those who've asked, sorry if I sounded rude, but I always answered with the phrase, I'll be fine. Because I'll be fine eventually. And sometimes that sijui nitakuwa fine aje. For instance, these holidays were tough. They were really, really, really tough, especially for me. I don't come from a rich family. A rich family will come from me though, but I don't come from a rich family. And luxuries are holidays sometimes ni ngumu, easy vitu kama sijui buying presents for your friends and family. Yeah, I don't even have that many friends and they're not at close for me to I don't know. Yeah, family. We're just living and if January presents itaanza sahi. If my lips look dry, I'm so sorry. Please don't judge. Mi sijakuwa poa. So yeah, holidays are just another. December is usually just another month for me. Na natakanga ipite because ilifika December, everyone is Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Just get it over with. Like shut up, don't talk to me. Unaniambia nini sasa nifanye Merry Christmas alafu. And I'm going to sound very negative. And I'm sorry if I sound negative, but nimechoka. I'm just tired. Like yeah. The holidays were work, very very work. I had like a lot of problems that not I don't very few people who are close to me know, and it's only people who I thought could help know. And yeah, and I like a few friends, 2 or 3 friends that I talked to. I'm told whatever I was going through helped, and yeah, but I also felt like there's someone I told my problems, and then I don't know, there's just people who talk, and I know they talk, and I think they don't know I know they talk. So anyway, that being besides the point, the holidays were bad, and hata nikakaa nikafikiria. I was doing vlogmas, but sasa nikakaa nikafikiria, why would I continue doing vlogmas and I'm not okay? I don't know how to mimi nikiwa like when I'm not going through something I don't know how to continue going through it while I'm living my life. I'll have to feel and release. Sizi being a thug, I can be a thug, but siezi shinda ati nimeupload, oh my god, I'm smiling in the camera, acting as if my life is perfect, and it's not, because it's not. You know, so nilikatisha vlogmas mahali hapo katikati because things were just going haywire and I just couldn't. I kept comparing myself to others. Like I compare this, and that is a habit that is I think it's inevitable for most of us influencers, like not even influencers, like human beings. You are bound to compare yourself to someone else in the same field that you are assuming is doing better than you, or you, I don't know, you're seeing or assuming, because you know people don't show everything that they're going through as well, and uta assume she's doing better, her vlogs are good, like her life is good, she's doing this and that, she's buying this, she's going on trips, like people, like different influencers are doing this and this, they are compare. So for me, I usually compare myself to others who are doing way better than me. Like nitaona, hey, this one has a production team, this one's content looks crisp and nicer than like mimi. Nitaka nifikirie niko, hey, uko sure, niujiulize maswali, uko sure nataka kuendelea na kuna watu wanatengeneza content better and they have production teams and you don't have shit, you know, you're the director, makeup artist, you do everything, you do your hair, and unajikompea, unabaki tu hata mimi sifanyi, like, and I know that happens with most of us. Correct me if I'm wrong, whether you're big or small, because there's always someone who's above you, and fighting that comparison thing is one of the hardest things I feel like we all go through as influencers. Because I mean, I don't have enough wigs, I don't have enough clothes, I don't have enough shoes, and that's mostly for upcoming influencers. People who also DM me and ask me, hey Lavender, how do you do it? I feel like I don't have enough of this, you know. And trust me, I also feel like the same. Sometimes I feel like I don't have enough clothes, I don't have enough wigs, I don't have enough shoes. Una feel ni kama ai au miniona na hii sana, and it's things that actually people feel. They won't tell you, but I'll tell you point blank. No one is personally, even though nilikuwa nakaa nafikiria nataka kutengeneza fashion reels for instance, and I don't have brands that I'm working with, I can't use the same clothes again. Like, it's such a hassle doing things for yourself, especially if you don't have anyone to do it for you. And I'm talking, maybe if you don't have a man to help you do this, and you know, sometimes you have a spouse. Let me not say man, because kila mtu ni wa man. You have a spouse. Sometimes people have spouses who are well off, who can finance some of their lifestyle, like put in like 50%. You put in your 50, then they put in your 50. But stuff for someone like me, I put in 100. I don't have a spouse. I don't have a spouse who is going to finance my lifestyle, and it breaks my heart a lot sometimes, because I'm like, I wish hata pia mimi ningekuwa na mtu akunifanyia hivi. But at the same time, I am thinking, I always tell myself, I don't want a rich man or a rich person to do something for me. I want to do the things myself. I want to be like self-made. Staki ikuwe ni mimi niliku. I want to come up for myself. That's the conflict I have most times, because I want to have my own money, but at the same time I feel bad, like and most of us girls my age, especially because I'm 27, there's younger, there's older, around my age group, in short. Like, most of us have, not most of us, because most of the girls in my age group who are just living, maybe doing influencing as I'm doing. Someone just sent me a message, as I'm doing, they have people who can chip in. Mtu akununulie, mtu akupee maybe gari yake, run errands with it, mtu akununulie manguo zenye unaweza tumia, kwa mtu akununulie kamera, mtu akununulie laptop, mtu akubaye simu, mtu akubaye vlogging kit, microphone, those two things, you know. Someone pays your rent. Woo, wow, I wish. Someone pays for your Wi-Fi. Someone, you know, someone who can finance or chip into your lifestyle, at least. So that you don't have to worry about a part of your lifestyle. And that's something I don't have. And I usually feel bad for myself, because I know I'll get to a point where I'll have the money to finance my own lifestyle, but at the same time, it feels like it's taking too long, especially for someone who doesn't get any help. Like, I literally don't have anyone to even say, acha nikulipie hii this month, acha nikufanyie, Lavena ni nini hauna, unataka Like, it's a lot. I was going through my screenshots. I have a lot of screenshots of clothes that, not when you'll see something on Instagram and screenshot, or shoes and screenshot, like vitu zimejaa kwa gallery, things that I like to buy for myself, but there's so many responsibilities. There's black tax. If you don't know what black tax is, you're not a firstborn, because as a firstborn you should know. As a firstborn who's not as well off as, like, someone, you take care of your siblings, a sibling or two, or just you have to help your mom sometimes, or your siblings sometimes, as you know, as we have a last born, my sister and I, and the last one is in class 8. He's a teenager, growing man, young man, and he needs a lot of things, clothes, and no, need books and stuff za shule, and we don't want him to live an uncomfortable life venye mimi niliishi, because mimi nikiwa class 8 sikuenda kwa shule. I had to sacrifice going to school because I was taking care of him. I never went to school the whole of class 8. Nilienda to kufanya KCP because I was studying at home and we were poor. I was living very, very far from school because we had to move because of poverty. It's just a whole poverty story. Iyo tuweke kando. But for someone like me who doesn't have anyone to help with anything, it feels so lonely. It feels so off. Sometimes, and I'll be very real, I don't even go for all events that I'm invited, or for things that I'm invited to with people, because why? I feel like that money, and I'd like to spend it on something else for my house, or acha nitumie mom ama because I'm trying to save. I also want to go to med school at some point. You won't do influencing till you're like 70, but you can be a doctor till you're like 60, 70. You get what I mean? So I want to save for other things. I want to do other things. So nakaa nifikirie hii pesa ningetumia kupanda cab ama Uber ama, those two things, or to buy an outfit. I'll just sit there and say hapana mimi siendi basi. And I nitpick. I'm a perfectionist, so I'll be like, since I can't get this dress right now, I'm going to sacrifice this money for this dress right now. I want to go for that event, so actually kai. And I'm sorry if my voice seems shaky, but I feel like crying, but na unasikianga mtu ananyongwa na kiwaru. Na try to suppress my emotions. So yeah, there's that. So sometimes I don't go for all events because I don't go meet my friends the way a normal 27-year-old would, because I feel like my money, I think I'm just used to doing things for myself. So most times I save so that, because I'm used to bad days from the past. So stakangi a bad day nipate kama sina. I don't know if that makes sense. My God, aki nimeongea. But I think I'm making some sense. So yeah, there's someone who asked me, hey, when you don't get invited to this event? I've actually, last year, that was 2022, which was just last week. I'm saying as if last year in Kitambo. But I think I got invited to like 2 events that I didn't go, or 3. I think the first one, I felt like, it was around the time I was moving houses in September. It was an event for Gibson's Pink. I was invited for Gibson's Pink event. It's an event where influencers just connect. It's for the alcohol, for that alcohol brand. I didn't go because I was thinking about the money I'd use to buy an outfit, because there's a theme na normally maybe hauna hiyo color kwa wardrobe, so you'll have to buy a dress. So I was really saving like every single cent. For me, I was just like nikitumia pesa hapa na nataka ku move. Moving is a whole process, and and for me moving was more important than our event. Not that the event wasn't important. Not that the event wasn't important, but at the time moving was my priority. So I forgo the event. I had to forgo the event and be like, maybe I'll go next year, because at that time I was moving, so most of my stuff was most of my money at the time was for moving. So that's how I sacrificed. The other event, I don't know which one was it, but sikuenda because of some. I just try. I think it's just because naogopa kitu ifanyike na sina pesa, so I'm trying to keep the money, and I understand you have to use money because the universe is giving you money, blah blah blah. Najua mtakuja na hiyo story kwa comment section, but please just let me talk. Yeah, so it's hard. It's really, really hard when you're doing things by yourself without assistance. The only assistance you have is from God, and with God, you need a lot of patience, faith, hope. You just God provides. He will never let you, um, completely deep. And if he does, he will always pick you up, sana. But I struggle between, that and you're depending on God and stuff like that, because there's a lot of people who don't even take God seriously, but they're reject stuff. So sometimes even your faith conflicts na uko na kama Mungu ako, mbona nafanya, mbona napitia hii, mbona sina, mbona, you get what I mean? Yeah, I just have a lot of things I want to accomplish, and I'm turning 28 this year. Yeah, and I want to buy a car. I want to be rich. I want like an extremely comfortable life. That I don't have to worry about things. Okay, for instance, like today, I woke up and my mom sent me a text and asking about, my brother is going to class 8 this year, so alikuwa nataka vitabu, lenses for the eyes, because my brother is also short-sighted like me, so his lenses are weak. Viatu, he's a teenager, he's I think turning 14. Wow, Alex is turning 14. He's turning 14 this year, so he's growing. Nguo zinamshinda, viatu zinamshinda. Like, I don't know how boys do it. Like, wakigrow, wana sprout too. So anyway, mom needed those things, and si ati niko na pesa. So I was just like, fuck. Rent, Alex, Wi-Fi, food. Hizo vitu. So uko na madeni, uko nitafanya nini, niwache nini, and everything it's not like I'm choosing between a concert in this place and a concert in another place. Those are things that are just not important. Like, everything is important. So unashanga utalipia nini, wache nini. I don't know if that makes sense. So I got that message today and I was just like, fuck, I just got balancing tears. And I was like, I tweeted and I was like, if someone knows someone who has a kid that just finished class 8, they should tell me. And then it got retweets, and then someone posted on Instagram, and then I also posted it on WhatsApp. And then a friend of mine, Joyce, if you're watching, hi, she told me if no one responds, just tell me, I'll buy Alex 2 books out of the ones that he needs. And imagine she sent my mom money and that, and then there's someone else who offered to give a list of books because their sister cleared in 2018, 19, I don't remember, but yeah, I got the books part sorted. So I'm back to exercise books and then uniform and all that. If you're a firstborn who doesn't have siblings to take care of, if you have good parents, just usiniongeleshe, usiniambie anything kwa comments, because I'll be dizzy. Comments will be met by very dizzy answers, because I'm not in a good mood when it comes to this topic. So don't tell me something that you will probably make me upset. So I'm just venting. So yeah, vitu kama hizo like zinani stress. So nitafanya nini, niwache nini? Sijui kama, I don't know if I said your part here. I have so many screenshots like for things I'd like to buy for myself, but I've never even bought them because I just have other responsibilities to do, to take care of first. And I keep sacrificing and sacrificing and sacrificing and sacrificing. I'm putting myself last and last and last. Na in a bow. Like sipo ana nimechoka. Like I just want to quit. Niseme tu But I think there's a day I was sitting and I was like, if I could get someone who would pay for my med degree right now, I'm sorry, but I would quit influencing. Like someone who would just pay for my med degree and all, and maybe cater for my basics, like where I'd stay. And the med degree, I don't even want to do it in Kenya. I want to do it in the States. Med, I'm a nursing, like US. So mtu angenilipia degree yangu ya med, ningeacha. Like, I just want to, sometimes I feel like I just want to rest. And no suicidal shit, but I would want to rest and sleep. Like, I think 27 years have been enough. I've achieved, well, I've not achieved enough, but nakwanga tu saa zingine niko si imetosha sasa. I don't know if it makes sense, but on this other side, I also feel like mtu angenilipia nini yangu ya med. Don't get me wrong, influencing is good. I love it because I think you guys really appreciate my content, and it's mostly the encouragement I get from you guys. Mnashanga mkiniambia I make you, I inspire you. Vitu kama hizo, it's the inspiration that I'm giving that's actually giving me the drive to continue. Lakini If someone was to just tell me, I want to take you back to school, I'm going to cater for everything, you can rest, I'm sorry. But I just leave you with the content that I have right now. I delete my Instagram and just be a nurse or a doctor and completely forget social media. Because it is pressure. It's a lot of pressure. Don't lie. I won't lie to you. It's just, sometimes it gets to your head. Unachoka kabisa. So mi ningeza tu kupumzika haki, ningepumzika. I know I'll be fine. But before I am fine, I just wanted to rant because it's really tiring. And no offense to anyone about any topic that I've mentioned. I'm speaking my opinion. I just hope this year is better. I just hope what I usually pray for myself is I want to be so rich that I don't complain, like nisi feel pinch, how I'm using my money, because until you're completely rich, completely stable, you'll always feel ouch, nalipa rent, ouch. And I know you're supposed to be grateful for affording some things because some people are having it worse, but that doesn't reduce my problems because some people are having it worse. That's what I usually tell myself. Some people are having it worse, they don't have this and this, but I mimi niko hapa, hizi bado ni shida. I don't know if hii video itafika YouTube. So I guess Nivo, just pray for me. I'm going to try put out content. I depend on content creation like full time, so I have to put out content for me to survive and get paid and stuff like that. And so just pray for me as you pray for yourselves. I'm going to also pray for myself, and I'm going to hope that things get better, and I'm going to hope that one day I come back to this video and smile and tell myself, ulikuwa unakapitia. When I'm much better, I just hope that one day I come back to this video and I'm fine. Because when I used to live in Shags years ago, for those who don't know me, kuna time nilikuwa mtu Shago. Years ago, there's something I had on the radio, because the radio is all we had. I used to listen to Kiss. That was because Ushago ni uko ndani, uko Uganda. Uko ndani. I used to listen to the radio, and I think Adele was talking about something, Adele Onyango, and she said something about when you feel discouraged, just know that future you is looking at current you or past you. Future you is looking at you right now. I'm thinking about you right now. And she's like, I wish you knew how good things would get. I don't know if that makes sense. So I'm sure future me is just like, you're worrying too much and it's going to be okay. I know, but I'm sorry, future me. I just had to cry. I had to rant. You didn't have to watch this video. And remember, because future me, okay, me Mr. Ni future wa my past, because past me who was living in Shags, sleeping on the floor, ningekaa nifikirie hivi, like, if someone was to tell me back in 2014 when my father passed away, living in Shago, mtu angeniambia ati you'd have a big white house with the way it looks right now, I'll tell you, you're joking and shut up. So I know my life is going to be good. I know my life is going to be okay at some point, and I'll have everything I want. But before I get there, just allow me to complain. Hakuna haja kukua fake positive ama false positive, like everything, it's okay to cry and tag it out. Don't cry, you're tag. There's this meme ati a bitch or a tag, don't cry, something like that, I don't know. And therapy, I know someone will be like, hey, you need a therapist, ama sijui nini. Unafikiria therapy ni shilingi 2? Nataka na save for my own school fees, so I think, I don't know. Anyway, therapy is also not cheap. Utapata therapy is like 2K an hour, 2,000, and you need maybe like 2 sessions a week, 2,000 per week, 8K. You need to hire house help. I just need to I need to have money so that I just start. Anyway, I'm sorry I bothered you guys with my problems, but that's pretty much it. I'll be doing vlogs now from here. So I'll see you guys in my vlog. Happy New Year, and let's all pray for each other that the year is good and we are able to stay alive and not die and not want to die.